forever to review this. How's it going, YouTube? This Undying Art bringing you another figure review. This time we have the S.H Figuarts Avengers Endgame Thor Final Battle Edition from, you guessed it, the Final Battle. So the story behind me getting this so late is I pre-ordered it probably a year ago, and then the suppliers just didn't have the figure, so I had to wait a very long time, and the seller was very apologetic, so can't complain there. And finally I got him in the other day, and I thought instead of just opening him up off camera and then doing a review after I've played with him, I'll open him up now and give you basically first impressions. So let's get him open. So here is Viking Thor, or Fat Thor, or Bro Thor, or whatever you want to call him, Endgame Thor, out of the packaging, and let's just get on into him. So firstly, I guess we'll talk about the head sculpt. I think it looks like Chris, with the two different colour eyes. The thing I don't like again with SHF is the gold instead of blonde, but I can change that in the future, and I probably will because I can't help myself. And then looking at the armour, he's definitely a big unit, definitely got a beer belly going on. But I really like him. He's a bit shiny, but SHF usually is shiny. So again, I might hit him with a dull coat just to knock down the shine a bit. But the sculpt's good. It's the first SHF I've had for Thor, so yeah. The cape on this side is a bit like the wire's too far out, so it's going to hang weirdly, as you can see there. On the other side, it's inside there. But thankfully, SHF have wired this, which is nice, because usually they don't. Although mine's not going to hold up shape at all because of that, so I have to try and find a fix. So let's get on to the hands, I guess. So he comes with a pair of relaxed hands, plain sculpt, and I really wish I could grip these. I need to find a way of gripping hands. Very plain sculpt, but it works. Pair of gripping Mjolnir, I guess, I think. Yeah, I reckon it will be. Pair of hands for gripping Mjolnir. A pair of getting ready to grab hands, like when he's thrown Mjolnir and Stormbreaker and waiting for them to return. Again, really simple sculpt, and I really need to find a better way of doing this. And then finally, one's for gripping Stormbreaker. And I'll drop one on the floor. And there it is for gripping Stormbreaker. Speaking of Stormbreaker, let's look at that. Seems a bit small, but I don't know if it's the right size. Come on, there you go. Nice shine to it. Again, it feels a bit short. Yeah, it's definitely a bit too short. And it just goes to his waist, it should be taller than that. And then we'll look at Mjolnir, which is the same as the Captain America and the Thor from the previous film sculpt. Come on, focus. Not previous film, sorry, previous release. So it also has the lightning effects to switch out, so I'll do that now. Looks good. It's quite top heavy, so I don't know if you'd be able to hold it, but we'll find out later. And then he comes with a bunch of lightning accessories, so I will now put these on Thor. So I won't lie, after 20 minutes of fiddling, this is the best I've got. I know the lightning effect, I'm still missing two pieces, and I'm not sure where they go. My box was missing instructions, so that's good. But this is how he looks, and he looks quite cool. Very fiddly though, so I'm not sure if I'm going to keep swapping out, but that's how he looks. Let's get a zoom in on the face. You can see the lightning on him. Looks quite good. And again, I don't think these are supposed to go on the wrist, but they don't go on the legs. Maybe they go on the shoulders. Oh, I've just knocked him. Okay. But yeah, that's how he looks. And let's get on to size comparisons. So here we have him with the S.H Figuarts Final Battle Edition Mark 85 and the Final Battle Edition Captain America with a little bit of paint by me. And he has a good height, I think. I think they're all the same height, so to me that works, but to others it might not. And this is my favourite look for Thor so far in the films. I just love how fat he is. It just reminds you of like the Norse mythology Thor as opposed to Marvel Comics. And here we have some Thor comparisons, as I only have two. This is the Mafex Infinity War Thor, posed up because I fiddle with him constantly. And again, this cape is terrible just because I think it might just be mine, but the way it's tailored is the wire doesn't go into the body, so it's got no, I don't know what the word is, like grapple point, so it just won't hold a pose, as opposed to this cape that will hold a pose very nicely. But apart from that, I definitely prefer Fat Thor, well, Viking Thor I like to call him, but that's just me. This is also a cool figure. Actually, I want to see what it looks like with Mafex Stormbreaker in his hand, because the SHF looks a bit too small. And here he is with Mafex Stormbreaker in his hand. I think this actually looks a lot better. The SHF is just a little bit too small. I don't think that's accurate to the film, but it's like 3mm too small. But the lightning is cooler, I will have to admit. So I hope you enjoyed this review. If you did, hit the like button. If you didn't, hit the dislike. I know I probably won't get a lot of views out of this because it's such an old figure, I should say. But I enjoyed making it and I enjoyed having the figure. I'm going to try and find a way of fixing the cape. If anyone has any suggestions, please let me know, because that sort of thing is new to me, so I'm not sure how to go about it best. But anyway, please hit the like button, and if you didn't like the video, please let me know why so I can improve, and I'll catch you in the next one.